sitt nye album. Norske Christian Ingebrigtsen jo i spissen, og sammen med Ben Adams og Mark Reed så utgjør de A1. Gutta besøkte Radio Norge og nevnte at de savner tenåra litt. Ben mente til og med at han fortsatt så på seg selv som en tenåring.
Unfortunately, I think I've just got more and more immature as I've grown up, so I feel like I'm still a teenager, like trapped in a 23-year-old's body.
That's not a teenager though, is it? 23, really?
Oh, in my, well,
Mental age.
Definitely mental age.
The mental age is more below 16, I think, for me. But
what is the, I don't know, for me it was that, I don't know, not every teenager goes through this, but for me it was that kind of awkward teenage age when you're around about 12, 13, and for some reason it's just that whole, you know, hormones and puberty and that kind of thing. It would almost have been nice to have just been locked away in a room for a couple of years, but instead you got to go out and face the world and that kind of thing, and yeah, the awkward teenage stage. I know not everybody gets that, but I certainly did. So how about you, Chris?
I think the best thing about being a teenager was that you're so naive and you think that, you know, everything is... Well, for me anyway, I had such strong principles. This is how the world works, and I knew best, and, you know, everything seemed so easy in a sort of moral value kind of world way. And I, like Ben said, I was a lot more adult, I guess, back then, because I was naive, and I thought, you know, I was this perfect, I knew best, and, you know, the world's going to be...
Sure you can do it all, and
good will always win, and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I kind of missed that way of thinking, that, you know, when I thought,
innocence, yeah.
and I had such faith in the good in people and stuff like that. And as you go on, I guess you get disappointed a few times. But yeah, now that I do like the, I don't know what the word is. I'm trying to figure out a word for this, but I don't even know the Norwegian word anymore. Anyway, we'll get back to it.
that's what happens when you get old, Alzheimer's. You start forgetting your words.
That's the worst thing about growing up. Keep forgetting things.
No, teenage years, I just miss the simple things like, you know, hanging out in the park after school and just...
You can still do that, Mark.
Yeah, but then people give you funny looks and they take their children away. It's worrying. You can't put that out.
You can hang out in the park with Margaret Thatcher and her dog.
Hang out with Margaret Thatcher instead.
Reporter Ingjerd Dale snakket med A1. Her Frida i Variasjonstelefonen.